Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So tonight I'm heading to the Lowry for the press night of A Chorus Line. Now I don't really know much about this musical, but I'm really excited to go and see it. I know it's a one-act musical. It's an hour and 50 minutes straight through with no interval, which is a bit long for me, so hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, really excited to go and see it. I'll do what I usually do, show you around the theatre, show you the view from my seat, record curtain call if you're allowed to, and then I'll give you a full review once I get home. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this little vlog. Okay, so I'm now at the tram station. I'm actually a lot later than I thought I was going to be because there's delays on the tram. So it's not a tram for another 2 minutes. And then I gotta get another one from Cornbrook, so fingers crossed I get there before it starts.
For the first time in ages, I wake up and don't hate it. I guess I've found some peace. Through the day to the evening, without shouting and screaming, something new to me. Alone without being lonely, getting back to the old me. It's kinda nice to feel free. I thought this was over, thought I could control it. But if I speak the truth, I ain't over you. I was feeling sober until you came up now. I don't know what to do. I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over.
So it's now 20 to 7 and I've arrived at the Lowry. I always overestimate how long it takes to get here. Like, I left my house at 6 o'clock. I'm here at 20 to 7 already, so it didn't take long at all. It always depends on the trams though. If the trams are on time, you're okay, but I'm here, so I'm going to head in, get to the press desk, get my tickets and programme. I don't know where I'm sitting until I pick up my tickets. I do know I'm in the upper tier, but I don't know what seat I'm in. So I'm going to go pick up tickets, see where I'm sat, and then I'll show you around the theatre. Okay, so now inside the Lowry, just need to go and find the press desk and pick up my tickets. So I've just picked up my tickets and my programme, just got a drink. So I'm in the upper circle row DC 13 and 14. Okay, so today I'm going through door N. I think he's on this side. I can't remember. We'll go up and see. It's not open yet though. That's LK. So it must be this way. Up here. It's up here. So I'm just waiting for the auditorium to open, but you can see the Queen exhibition is now open in the gallery. It's free to go to, but you've got to book a ticket for a time slot. So we're actually going for my birthday on Thursday. Actually, I might just go and look in the shop because it looks like they've got some Six merch in there, so let's go down and look in there. This is the little Lowry shop. We've got some Six stuff in here. Oh, look. Oh, that's cute. Lots of pins. these are all the awards that the Lowry had won. That's interesting. Here's the little model of the Lowry. I always like looking at this whenever I come up here. Some little model of it. There we go, so this is the door that I'm in. Door N. It's not open yet though. Okay, so the auditorium is now open, so just going to head in. I'm just in door N. Just there, so I'm just going to head in now. D14, thank you. 9. So I am on D14, which is just in here. Okay, so road D, seat 14, 15. This one. D, yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'm now in my seat, so I'm in the upper tier. I'm on row D, seat 14, and this is the view from my seat. So it's actually a really good view from up here. So yeah, this show is an hour and 50 minutes, there's no interval, so I'll get back to you now at the end. So the show has finished now and I really enjoyed it, it was really good. I'm going to rush and get the tram home now, but when I get home I'll give you a full review of the show. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So it is now the next day and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about a chorus line which I saw at the Lowry last night at its press night. So I went to see the show on Tuesday the 23rd of July and the show started at 7:30 p.m. It's a one-act show. Its runtime is an hour and 50 minutes, so there's no interval, which for me was quite long. I would have liked an interval. I'd rather they would have made it 2 hours with an interval. So for this show, I was in the upper tier, which I haven't sat in the upper tier for a while. I think the last time I sat in the upper tier was when I went to saw 222, I think was it last year? And I sat in the upper tier. I think we also, did we sit in the upper tier when we went to see Life of Pi? I think we did actually. But I've never sat in the like front section of the upper tier, not for a while anyway, and the view was excellent. I didn't realise how good the view was from up there. It's so well raked that if someone tall sits in front of you, you can just see right over their head. So I'd definitely consider sitting there again, actually, because I didn't realise how good the view actually was. But when I think back to when I was actually at university, just finished university, and we used to go to Lowry a lot, we always sat in the upper tier, but I just obviously forgot how good the view was from there. So yeah, I would definitely sit there again. The view was very, very good. So there wasn't actually any merch for the show other than the programme, and the programme was £6. There was no other merch for the show. I would have liked a magnet, but unfortunately there was no merch. So if you don't know anything about a chorus line like me, before I went into CS, I didn't know anything about a chorus line. I had no idea what the story was about. I'd never seen the film, because apparently there's a film of it as well. So I'll just tell you a little bit about it. So this musical debuted in 1975. It has a book by James Kirkwood and Nicholas Dante. It has music by Marvin Hamlish and lyrics by Edward Kelburn. So the musical is based on real life testimonies which the creator Michael Bennett gathered together during late night recording sessions with the dancers. So this production is a revival. It's been revived by director Nikolai Foster, who I think brings a fresh energy to this timeless classic. So this production aims to honour the original whilst bringing a contemporary edge to the storytelling. So set against the backdrop of 1975 New York, the show tells the story of the high stakes of Broadway auditions. The show starts on a bare stage where 17 hopefuls gather for a gruelling audition, and each one is competing for a spot in the chorus line of a Broadway show. So this audition process is overseen by director Zach, who challenges each one of the dancers to give it their all. So as the auditions progress, the dancers are gradually whittled down, with each one of the characters stepping forward to tell their story. So each one of the dancers has like a different story, such as childhood inspirations, family pressures, to tales of resilience and self-discovery. So the dancers' narratives are interwoven with high energy dance numbers and iconic songs that capture the emotional roller coaster of their journeys. So the set for this show is quite minimalistic. It's been designed by Grace Smart, and it features an exposed stage which helps to capture the essence of a Broadway audition. It also feels like it brings the audience closer to the performers. I think the simplicity of the set helps to the focus to remain on the dancers and their story. So the costumes for this were designed by Ed Lidley, and I thought they were true to the 1970s era in which the show is set. It went from like traditional rehearsal attire to these dazzling Broadway outfits which just gave the show a bit of glitz and glamour, and they were really nice and they were sparkly and all gold. It's what you see on all the advertising for the show. But yeah, I enjoyed the costumes. I thought they were good. I thought the lighting for this show was exceptional. Lighting designer was Howard Hudson, and he used spotlights and dramatic effect in order to highlight the intensity and emotional depth of each performance. I thought the music in this show was really good. I really enjoyed a lot of the songs. I actually recognise quite a few songs from this show, which I didn't think I would because I didn't really know anything about the show, but I've obviously heard them. But yeah, there's quite a number of songs that I actually knew that were in this show. So I think some of my favourite songs from this show, one is the opening number, which is called I Hope I Get It. I really enjoy that one. I also really like At the Ballet. I think that's a really nice ballad number. Another one I really enjoy is What I Did for Love. That's another really nice ballad. And I also quite enjoy the finale number, which is One as well. So there's quite a few songs in there that I do enjoy. And like I said, the music in this show is by Marvin Hamlish with lyrics by Edward Kelburn. So one of the highlights of the production has to be the amazing choreography. The choreographer for this show is Ellen Kane, and the choreography sort of blends contemporary dance with ballet to create dynamic and expressive routines. And one of my favourite numbers has to be like the end finale, which is a really big number with all the dancers in it, and they have the hats and stuff. Really loved that choreography in that end number. I thought it was fantastic. So yeah, really loved the choreography in this show. So the cast in this were fantastic. The whole cast delivered fantastic performances. I thought Carly Mercedes Dyer as Cassie really shone in her portrayal of the character. I thought she showed the character's resilience and passion with grace and intensity, and I thought a performance of The Music and the Mirror was particularly mesmerising. It really showed her strength and emotion. I thought Adam Cooper really commanded the stage as Zach, who is the director. I thought he was able to balance authority with nuance and sensitivity as he interacted with the auditionees. I thought Manuel Cific as Paolo San Marco actually provided one of the most touching moments in the show with his heartfelt monologue about his character's past. I thought Amy Taunton, Lydia Bannister and Kate Park really excelled in their roles as Sheila, Bebe and Maggie respectively. I thought they gave a really beautiful performance of At the Ballet. That was probably one of my favourite songs in the show. I just thought that was really beautiful performance by them. I thought Jocasta Armadale really stood out with their performance of Nothing and also What I Did for Love. I thought she brought a mix of comedy and sentiment to her character Diane Morales. I thought Redmond Rance brought a youthful energy to the character of Mike Costa, whilst Chloe Saunders delivered a memorable performance as Val in Dance 10 Look Free, balancing humour and insight into the realities of showbiz. The ensemble cast were all equally impressive, showcasing their exceptional dancing skills and singing talents throughout. And I thought each performer brought a unique flair to their character. So now's a probably good point to go through the programme and show you all the cast. Okay, so this is the programme. Like I said, these were £6 to purchase at Lowry. And you can see on the front of here it says that its show is running from the 23rd to the 27th of July. So if you look inside, you've got a few adverts for some upcoming shows. You've got Murder on the Orient Express, Warhorse and Peaky Blinders. Here You Come Again, Swan Lake and Come From Away. We've got an advert for Pier 8, which is the restaurant inside the Lowry. And then we get onto a chorus line. So here we have why the dancers who inspired a chorus line sold their stories for $1. So we've got a nice article there, some nice shots, some nice production shots there as well. And then that's the article continuing. Some more nice production shots. This is a really nice programme actually. We then have the cast list, understudy list. Here it says the runtime approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes, no interval. We have the production team, musicians, and the creatives. So we then have the song list. So we have I Hope I Get It, I Can Do That, and At the Ballet, Sing, Hello 12, Hello 13, Hello Love, Nothing, Mother, Give Me the Ball, Dance 10 Looks Free, The Music and the Mirror, One Rehearsal, Tap Dance, What I Did for Love, and One. So those are the musical numbers, and like I said before, my favourite is probably I Hope I Get It, What I Did for Love and At the Ballet. They're probably my favourite songs from the show. I also quite like the finale one as well. So then we come on to the cast biographies. So Playing Zach, the director, we had Adam Cooper. His theatre credits include Lady Macbeth, Singing in the Rain, The Red Shoes, The Merry Window, White Christmas. They're just some things that he's done. Then we had Carly Mercedes Dyer. She played Cassie. Her theatre credits include Shug Avery in The Colour Purple, and Anita in West Side Story at the Curve, Faye Treadwell in the Drifters Girl UK and Ireland tour, and yeah, that's just a few things that she's done. We then had Jocasta Almagril playing Diane Morals. Her theatre credits include Rizzo in Grease, and Juliet, Joanne in Rent at the Hope Mill Theatre. That's a few things she's done. We then had Lydia Bannister, who played Bebe, and her theatre credits include Guys and Dolls, Witches of Eastwick, White Christmas. That's just a few things she's done. We then had Bradley Dolores Bill. His theatre credits include A Chorus Line at the Curve, Cats, The Phantom of the Opera, and Spring Awakening. We then had Archie Durant as Mark Antony. His theatre credits include Peter Pan, Greatest Days, and The King and I. So we had Joshua Leigh as Al DeLuca. His theatre credits include Seymour Krelborn in Little Shop of Horrors at the Story House in Chester. He's been in Sweet Charity. He's been in Singing in the Rain, 42nd Street. There's some things that he's done. We then had Katie Lee, who played Christine Urch, and her theatre credits include West Side Story, Matilda the Musical, Grease, and that's just a few things she's done. We then had Maria Mambo, who played Richie Walters. Theatre credits include West Side Story, Sunset Boulevard, Newsies, and The Bodyguard. We then had Kanako Nakano, who played Judy Turner. Theatre credits include My Neighbour Totoro, Miss Saigon, and West Side Story. We then had Manuel Pacific, who played Paul San Marco. His theatre credits include In Dreams at Lee's Playhouse, which I saw him in and he was really good in that, City of Angels, West Side Story, and that's just a few things he has done. We then had Ashley Jordan Packer, who played Larry. Theatre credits include Wyatt in Crazy for You, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Thriller Live, The Bodyguard. That's just a few things that he's done. We then had Katie Parr, who played Maggie Winslow. Theatre credits include Crazy for You, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and Saturday Night Fever. We then had Rachel Drain Picard, who played Connie Wong. Theatre credits include King and I, You'll Never Walk Alone, and that's a few things that she's done. Then had Redman Rance, who played Mike Costa. Theatre credits include West Side Story, Peter Pan, Billy Elliot, and Singing in the Rain. We then had Chloe Saunders, who played Val Clark. Theatre credits include Elf the Musical, Grease, and Bonnie and Clyde. We then had Tommy Seddon, who played Bobby Mills. Theatre credits include Evita. We then had Amy Thornton, who played Sheila Bryant. Her theatre credits include Moulin Rouge the Musical, Matilda the Musical, Rock of Ages, Grease, and also Fame the Musical. We had Louis Wood, who played Gone Kurt. Theatre credits include Billy Elliot the Musical, The Wedding Singer, and Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so I need to go and pick up my kids from school any second, so I'm just going to quickly go through the rest of the cast. So we had Yuki Abe, who was an ensemble member, Finn Adams, ensemble member, Katrina Dix ensemble, Imogen Rose Hart ensemble, Laura Hills ensemble, Joshua Kernan ensemble, and Joshua Steele ensemble. So we then have the creatives biographies. We have In Memory of Kay Mangson. We then have special thanks and some more adverts, and that is the programme. So I thought A Chorus Line at the Lowry was a fantastic revival that stayed true to the original while infusing it with a modern energy. It had superb choreography, powerful performances and unforgettable music. And I think the show is definitely a must-see for theatre enthusiasts. So yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed the show, and for me I would say it is a 4-star show. Definitely recommend it. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little theatre vlog and review. If you do enjoy these sort of videos, do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. You'll be notified as soon as a new video goes up. I do have a few shows coming up, including a few children's shows. So children's shows, I've got Charlie Cook's Favourite Book coming up, I've got Bluey, and I've also got Shark in the Park coming up as well. So they're the children's shows. I've also got some musicals coming up. I've got Six, the musical, I've got 101 Dalmatians, and I've also got My Son's a Queer But What Can You Do? So those are shows that I've got coming up very soon. So if you'd be interested in seeing vlogs and reviews of those, like I said, do subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll be notified as soon as they go up. So yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.